Foot and mouth, Ireland's first lockdown. Outside of COVID, can you remember a time when the country came to such a standstill as to cancel St. Patrick's Day, postpone international sporting events, and even close down our national forests? Many people remember that in March 2001, foot and mouth disease effectively brought Ireland to a halt, causing widespread disruption across the country. The disease caused a different type of lockdown, which ultimately saw tens of thousands of livestock slaughtered. For those of you that don't know, foot and mouth disease is one of the most contagious diseases of livestock. It is caused by the foot and mouth disease virus. An outbreak of foot and mouth would have a serious negative impact on the livestock sector and the national economy. It affects several species of animals, including cattle, sheep, pigs, goats, deer, and other cloven-hoofed animals. It is most commonly visible as fluid-filled blisters develop on the tongue, dental pad, nose, and feet of affected animals. Infected animals have reduced milk yield, while young animals, particularly piglets and lambs, may die without showing obvious signs. Pregnant sheep may even abort. Most adult animals will recover from foot and mouth after 10 to 14 days. Dairy cattle may never return to their previous milk yield. Now, before you panic, foot and mouth is not a risk to human health or food safety. Foot and mouth is not even related to hand, foot and mouth disease in humans, while meat and dairy products contaminated with foot and mouth virus are safe for human consumption. Nonetheless, the disease seriously impairs the affected animal's ability to eat and move around, resulting in loss in meat and milk production, which may have a detrimental economic impact. It is spread by the discharge from the blisters and by the saliva of infected animals. Animals may become infected by contact with an infected animal, contaminated animal parts, or even contaminated objects, such as farm equipment. Returning to the mayhem it caused on this island, many will remember the disease for the ubiquity of disinfected mats, while television pictures from the UK and Ireland broadcast images of slaughtered animals. The events that caused so much disruption began in the UK following the discovery of the first case during a routine inspection in an abattoir in Essex, England, on February 19, 2001. Within days of Britain's first reported case, a specialist disease task force was established by the government here, meeting daily under Chairman and Taoiseach Bertie Ahern. Ports and airports were closely monitored. More than 1,000 soldiers and Gardaí manned 141 border checkpoints. Vehicles and footwear were manually disinfected, meat or milk products were confiscated, and live animal imports were blocked. Foot and mouth was first confirmed in the state on March 22nd in the Cooley Peninsula, County Louth, the state's only confirmed case during that year. As a result of this discovery, the area lost over 48,000 sheep, over 1,000 cattle, nearly 3,000 pigs, 280 deer, and 166 goats. It was not until September 19th that OIE, World Organisation for Animal Health, restored Ireland's status as a country free from foot and mouth. By then, the damage caused by the disease was immense. The Exchequer funded €107 million of measures to prevent outbreaks, while the tourism sector suffered an estimated loss of €210 million during the first half of the year, according to reports. The crisis was estimated to have cost the United Kingdom a staggering £8 billion. Outside of the economic consequences, one can't imagine the emotional toll it took on Irish and British farmers at the time. For many farmers, it took years to get their flocks and herds in the Cooley Peninsula to get used to the hilly commonages again. The Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine is vigilant to a future outbreak and has specific control measures to deal with any potential outbreak. This would initially look like restriction zones, known as protection and surveillance zones, being established around the location of an outbreak. Further escalation of restrictions may also be needed, reacting to severity. But the positive news is that with our recent experience of the disease and contingency plans in place, Ireland is well placed to reduce the risk of foot and mouth disease and help to contain any future outbreaks.